Welcome back, tribe. Got this video here from this dude. Glioblastoma grade 4. He is terminally ill with brain cancer at 34, dude. Let's get into it. Jeez.
So, first YouTube video. What's going on, guys? So, first YouTube video. Got out of surgery for my glioblastoma. Would have been the 9th of January, I believe. I believe it's the 20th today, so 11 days ago.
That's crazy.
Modern medicine's insane. I was out of the hospital within 50 hours. I had to drink this radioactive dye called a gliol or something like that. That was horrible, but it makes you so sensitive to sunlight that you can't leave for 48 hours or it'll like fry you type thing. And windows had to be shut, all that.
Wow.
The surgeon, you can't even see it. She's like one of the best in the US. There, looks like a hair transplant, but the scar goes from here all the way over to here for the craniotomy on my right frontal lobe is where they went in and removed the tumor.
Wow.
All this hair is going to be getting shaved here in a few weeks. I start chemo, I believe in like 10 days or like the 31st of this month or something. And then I start radiation therapy. So I've got about 6 to 8 months of all of that before I just peace out. I'm selling my life. I'm in my 30s, so 34. I'm selling everything I own and I'm moving to Thailand. I just decided that I'd make some videos to hopefully help somebody in the future who...
I could not imagine getting this kind of news at 34, bro. I got terminal grade 4 brain cancer. You probably, at 34, your life is like barely becoming stable. Your job is starting to pay decently well. You're finally getting a foothold in society. You're probably maybe thinking of starting a family or got a girl or, a girl you like at least. And shit's starting to go well for you, finally. For most people, hopefully. And then this is the news that's just dropped on top of your head. Like, fuck. Now what do you do? All right, sell everything, drop it all, go to Thailand, live the rest of my, 8 months of my life to the best of my ability, man. Jeez, dude. I hope he beats it.
It's a glioblastoma brain tumor. Mine's stage 4, so it's terminal. It doesn't matter what you do. I have a 5% survival chance in the next 5 years. And if you see people like online, almost all of them are gone. Like their video, they post the videos, and then when you go to the comments, like they passed like a year before, or 2 years before.
That sucks. So he's on ivermectin, fenbendazole, and methylene blue. These medications are not backed by the FDA, nor will they cure any cancer. So he has to say that, of course, because it's YouTube. But I've seen a lot of talk about this combination of medicine and a few others that's helped. Anecdotally, a bunch of people. Of course, not approved by the FDA, but there are trials going on in regards to seeing what's happening with that. So, interesting.
One thing that I will be wearing, and the big reason why I'm going to be shaving my head, is there's this thing called Optune Geo. It's a backpack, and it's got leads that like an EKG, and they stick on your head in certain areas. It creates a magnetized field, and that actually helps slow down the growth of the tumor. Because no matter what you do, no matter how many surgeries you have, no matter how much chemotherapy you have, your tumor will grow back. It's not if, it's when. And generally, I believe it takes around 9 months without treatments and stuff.
He's pretty stable considering what he's going through. Seems mentally upbeat. This is a good video for those that are currently going through some shit themselves that are nowhere near stage 4 cancer. Get your shit together, bros. It could be worse.
So hopefully this makes it better. I've seen some people on YouTube that had good success with this that lived like 8 years, because the average survival for this thing is 12 to 16 months. Like they will not falter from that. Like it's 12 to 16 months. A lot of elderly people that go in 30 days, 60 days, if they can't operate, like it's like that. So chemotherapy alone, 5% survival chance in 5 years. With this and chemotherapy, 13%. So, I mean, it's just it's not survivable cancer. That doesn't bother me at all whatsoever. It just is what it is.
That's crazy.
No cancer in my family. I'm super fit. Worked out my whole life. And like I said, no genetic cancer in the family whatsoever. We've got some heart issues, eventually later on, but mostly that's because like my dad's side of the family eats like absolute dog shit. But it has nothing to do with the cancer. And, the doctor, his name's Dr. Rodriguez. I've got paperwork, but I guess I'm going to post most of this tomorrow in a video. so you can actually like see it, because I don't care about my patient privacy as much. I got like my last name, all this stuff's like blurted out, but right now I live in Little Rock, Arkansas. So the hospital is UAMS. They're like one of the best for neurology and brain cancers. The surgeon I had is phenomenal. Her name is Annalise Rodriguez. She graduated medical school at 19, and she became like super board certified at 25, like a good surgeon within 6 years. Yeah, I got to follow up. So I start chemo January 31st. That one makes me a little nervous. I've bodybuilded my entire life, so it's kind of putting poison in my body, like just like a mass, like machine gun to try to like save you, especially when it's terminal, no matter what. I'm not trying to do everything in my power to stay alive. Like I just want quality of life for several years, as much as possible. Like I eat low carb diet. I think I said this just earlier, but I'm planning on selling everything I own and moving to Thailand.
It's crazy because that video we did with that short dude a couple of days ago. You guys remember that, and how, he felt depressed and that his life is over and, society's unfair, and he felt like being short was a disability. Imagine this dude tuning into that video and hearing that dude talk about his struggle. That it's all relative, man. It's so crazy.
Several years. So they've got really, really good cancer treatment stuff out there. Like really good palliative care. So I'm just going to live on a beach. I'm going to work out every single morning and swim in the ocean. And then it's weird being in your 30s and no longer like focused on a career, because I've been in sales my whole life. I'm actually still in a master's program online, an MBA to finish, which I will be finishing because I want that degree no matter what. Especially now because I'm not paying back my student loans. So this is what it is. Those go away when you die, but I want to finish the degree. Like when I set out to do something, I finish it. I don't talk the talk.
You see, that's the mentality of a winner right there. Look at him.
Like you got to walk the walk. And it's very important to me to do that. A lot of people have been reaching out to me asking about COVID. I did get the jab. I got the COVID jab June 28th of 2021, and that was for work. I had to. I'm from the Midwest. I don't really trust the government. I barely trust healthcare because it's for profit. I just had to. Otherwise, I couldn't work. But been in sales my whole life, selling everything, moving to Thailand. I'm just going to do visa runs. So hopefully I can live for a good year or two out there. Once my health starts declining, I'm going to move back to be with family and then get on hospice care and just go out that way. So I'm like, cancer's crazy because like everyone wants to live, like live. I want to live as long as I can walk and talk and lift weights and skydive. I like skydiving a lot. So like this summer, and I've already like verified it with the oncologist, I'm going to get my A license. So I'm going to be jumping like
what the hell
20 times a month or something to try to accelerate
this
it.
guy is nuts.
So I want a wingsuit jump, not from like a mountain, but from the plane. I don't fear death. I'm not religious whatsoever. I was raised Southern Baptist. Both my grandfathers are pastors. I am churched out. I was in church 3 days a week. I was in tent revivals down in the South, like brother, sister. I subscribe to science now, especially like once you start taking high level maths seriously, like it explains the universe. So does like science. Like we're a lot smarter than like people think we are. Humans are incredibly insecure. We have to have a purpose. And they're like, oh, we're made by design. No, that's how evolution works. Evolution works like the design is the easiest way for it to go. Driving to go get coffee real quick. But other than that, this channel will not be monetized whatsoever. I'm not trying to make a profit. I don't need money. So on my treatments. So getting a craniotomy in America, along with the cancer treatment plans, like $500,000. I've never in my life ever taken charity. I've always worked for everything I've had. I don't even go to the hospital unless I'm dying, which joke's on me. I was dying when I went. I guess I should talk on that real quick. Symptoms. I had massive splitting migraines. I was at the gym working out heavy, actually, like a lot heavier than I had been recently. Had these headaches that weren't really going away. I was popping ibuprofen, and I go to work that night. I work in IT. So I did work in IT. I'm on 100% disability.
Are you still getting headaches every day? This dude has stage 4 cancer at 34. Brain cancer. Okay, just checking. I gotta check. So no headache today. Okay, cool.
So because they couldn't save Joe Biden's son, they made like some compassionate act or something with disability. Because usually it's really hard to get 100% disability in America for good reason, because a lot of people abuse it. You get approved within 10 days. Like it's because like it's the worst of the worst cancer. There's nothing they can do to save your life. A lot of people die within 60 days, like a lot, even if they get like surgery and stuff, because they can't always get all of it. Like they got, I gotta look at the paperwork. I think they got like 70% of my tumor. But because I was so young and like with it, and talking and walking, they didn't want to diminish my quality of life, because she said that like if they go back too far, they do like one little wrong thing, like you may not talk after surgery, or you may not be able to move the left side of your body very well. And that would have killed me. I would have freaked out on that one. 100%. So I need to write down notes. I don't fear death. I fear the act of dying. I'm good going back to stardust, good going back to just blink. Life kind of sucks. Like it's a gift, but modern life is not easy, especially in America. Like the American rat race, like all you're doing is working your ass off to make someone else rich. And that's it. Like America stopped being great in the early 2000s, like the 90s, early 2000s. You used to be able, like you were born into your class and then you worked your way out of it. And tons of immigrants were the same way. But now you're struggling to stay in the class that you were born into. Unless you're some like lucky YouTuber that makes like $1 million a year or something like that. If you just work a normal job, good luck. Like the middle class used to be blue collar. Now the middle class are like doctors. Like it's not, the wealth divide is insane. So that's why I'm really excited to move to Thailand. It's like zero stress. It's really cheap. You can get a super nice apartment for $300 a month, which will be fine for me. And I'm talking like you get a maid service, you get security, your meals are like $1.50 USD. The only reason I know all this is I was actually in the process of moving to Vietnam. I was quitting my sales job. Finishing my degree, and then I was going to go teach English, and they pay a lot of money for Americans with the American accent to teach English there. Even if you're not incredibly qualified, which is kind of stupid, but I get it. They want to be like America as much as possible, according to my friend who lives there. He's been teaching for 3 years. But that's kind of it. It's just going to be raw videos. Nothing's ever going to be monetized. So whatever you click on, There's no ads. I'm not trying to make a profit off any of this. You're not going to see super high quality videos. I'm not trying to become a videographer and do like a bunch of editing and stuff. It's not really what I want to spend my time doing. I mostly want to,
how's he doing recently? That's what he's got 40K subs already. Dude, that was his first video and he just got like 500,000 views, 40K subs. Let's see.
Hey, yo, doing well.
I scrubbed through it, but I don't know what he said here.
Just haven't really felt like making videos as much lately. Still, I'm back in the gym. Feeling good, actually. Said my voice apparently this morning. Got some appointments today, like blood work, stuff like that. I meet with my oncologist, I guess. I don't know. I have so many doctors. Thankfully, they have an app where it shows you like who, what, when, where, why. Or I'd missed so many appointments. Still doing radiation, still doing chemo. I feel pretty good. I don't look it right now, but feeling good. Had a good gym session yesterday. So the oncologist, I'm pretty sure that's who I meet with today. I think it is. Her name's something Harrell. I might try to record that interaction so you guys get to see a little bit more of that maybe. I don't know how to like record, stop recording, record again, using an iPhone for YouTube and stuff. I'm just going to ask her if she's cool with being on camera and go from there. I know my state, Arkansas, is a one-party consent state, but it's more polite to ask, obviously. Or maybe I can just hold the camera super low, do something like that. Give you guys a sneak peek into my life. Oh, and I should get blood work results done again today. Hopefully my white blood cell counts are down, or they were really high last time, which means that's just normal. It means your body's going through it. It also means it's like fighting, because it's not specifically fighting cancer cells, unfortunately, like immunology. It doesn't work that way. Like for glioblastoma cells, they don't appear as enemies to your healthy cells or to your immune system. There is a therapy that they can do to make that happen. But it's like experimental right now. It's mostly done for blood cancers.
I'm really curious to follow this guy's progress. It's crazy. Hopefully he's still on track to go to Thailand. And everybody's just saying, just checking in and seeing how he's doing. That's nuts, dude. This should be, I wouldn't say a wake-up call, but just, it should retune the way you see your life and how much power you're giving your problems day to day. Because imagine getting this kind of news dropped on your head. I don't know. Just, it's so strange, especially coming after that video just a few days ago where that dude was like complaining that he was short. Like, can you imagine? That's what I was saying in that video too. I'm like, dude, you're blessed. You live in a great country. Your arms, your legs, everything's working. You're healthy. You have no problems. Your issues are minor inconveniences compared to some shit like this. Enjoy life, bro. Be present. Stop giving power to little problems and making them mountains. That's nuts. Links will be in the description of this dude's channel if you want to follow up his progress. And as usual, boys, take care of yourselves. See you on the next one.